Welcome to Game Stylus, where you can easily create your mobile adventure games. Just register and then log in. Start creating your game. The name here is just for your use. Let's upload some backgrounds, JPG files. And some more images, PNG files. One by one or more of them simultaneously. The PNG images usually have a transparent background, and there are usually more sub-images in one image. Let's split the images to sub-images. Always click to the top left corner, then to the bottom right corner. Here is the hero of our game. This image is special. We'll create items which can be taken here. How? We'll just give some names to the sum images. The names are just for your use, the descriptions are for the players. The action text is shown when the item is used on a place where it can't be used. Now we have finished here, let's go to locations. The first one is used for creating the animations of the hero. Let's start with an animation of the hero walking left. Note that every animation of the hero starts and ends with the same frame. And now the animations of the hero standing still, walking to the right, and standing still facing to the right. Let's test the animation. The demonstration in this editor is indicative only. Every animation of the hero must have its name. Sometimes I have to wait until all data is saved to the GameStylus system. We'll create some game locations now. We'll choose a background. Let's place some objects in the scene, some carrots. Let's create a simple animation now. Now we'll create a second location. One carrot may be here as well. And raspberry bushes. And an animation. The bush at the back is too big. Let's resize it and move it to the right place. Now we'll create flags. The flags serve as a memory of the game. They remember and control what is visible and what happens there. Our first flag controls one caret in the first location. It is set to 1. The caret is visible at the beginning of the game. Our second flag controls the caret in the second location, and it's set to 0. The caret is not visible there at the beginning of the game. Let's return to locations. We'll set the first caret to be active or visible if the first flag is greater than 0. Now we'll create basic points for walking for the hero. And we will create paths between them and define which animations of the hero are used on the paths, like walking, jumping and the like. It is not important if a point is point 1 or point 2. Now we will create active areas. These are places where a user can tap and something happens. The first active area is around the butterfly. If the player taps or clicks there, the hero will say something. And some more active areas. Now we will define what happens when user taps on the areas. The first one just shows text. The second one, the hero goes to point 1. If the caret flag 1 is set to 1, the hero takes the caret item and the caret flag 1 is set to 0, so the object caret disappears from the scene after this action. Let's save all the actions. Action 3, the hero goes to point 2. Action 4, the hero goes to point 3 and then to the second scene to point 1, facing to the right in the new scene. Now we will edit the second scene. Let's add some paths for the hero. The Z-index controls what is in front and what is in the back. Look, the paths have normally Z-index equal to 50. Objects or images have Z-index equal to 10, which means paths are usually in front of objects. As we need this raspberry bush to be placed in front of the path, we will change its Z-index to 60. This caret is visible only if the flag caret 2 is larger than 0. Now we'll edit the animation of this hair. The hair looks out only when the caret is on the scene. when caret 2 is larger than 0. Otherwise the hair is invisible, so we have to hide the first and last step of the animation. We will let this frame take longer, and after showing this frame the hair takes the caret, so we reduce the caret flag by 1 to 0. And now we'll add some active areas. One for going back to the first scene, and one for taking a raspberry, and one for placing the caret. Now we'll do some basic settings. Here you can set a primary language of the game, where the game starts and the animation is used when the hero is standing still. Now we can export the game. Let's run the GameStylus app on an Android device and download the game. We'll use the GameStylus app now. Our game is running. We can tap on the butterfly. Or to the caret here and take it. It was behind the hero, but you can see the caret is not there now. Let's take a raspberry. The caret can't be used here. Let's place it here. The hair is looking out and takes the caret. We're going back to the first scene. As the butterfly is not dependent on any flag, the animation starts every time we come here. This was a very basic demonstration of what you can do in the GameStylus system, but GameStylus is much more powerful than we're able to show here. Take a look at our other tutorials at GameStylus.com. Creating mobile games has never been easier before.